Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's news edition. First, let's take a quick look at the headlines. TMC leader Dr. Mukul Sangma stakes claim for the post of the leader of the opposition. Assembly Speaker examines the claim. State government examines suggestion for new district within East Khasi Hills district with Sora as the headquarters. And over 50,000 people depend on tourism for employment and economic activity in Meghalaya. The news in detail. Leader of the TMC Parliamentary Party, Dr. Mukul Sangma, has formally staked his claim for the leader of the opposition role in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. This move follows Congress legislator Ronnie V. Lingdor's resignation from the post of his support for the TMC Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma confirmed Lingdor's resignation and noted that the TMC now has a strength of 6 seats in the Assembly with the support of the Congress leader representing 10% of the total. The Speaker is reviewing the claim and the announcement will be made soon. In a related development, that the TMC has also backed a Congress MLA for the post of Opposition Chief Whip.
Leader of the opposition, and at the same time, he had come with a letter of support to TMC also. So, Dr. Mukul Sangma, as a leader of the TMC party, had staked claim to the post of leader of opposition. I have received a letter with the support of one lone Congress MLA and 5 TMC members in the House, so their strength has gone up to 6.
Since we felt there was a need that the post of fellow should not be left vacant, because as I said, it's not only in the House, but then have certain committees where the yellow is part of that committee. For example, like I cited the example of State Security Commission. Now that is a very, very important commission. So we felt the need that there should be, representation from the opposition.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong announced in the Assembly that the government is exploring the creation of a new district within East Khasi Hills, potentially headquartered in Sora. This proposal, aimed at improving administrative efficiency and community development, follows suggestion to form a separate district for Mausinram and additional development blocks.
We do have quite a number of more places which need the administration going down closer to the people. So, sir, let me again reiterate that the proposal for creation of Mausinram civil subdivision is being examined in detail by the government, and once the process is completed, once the examination is done, then I'll be in a position to tell the other members and also the people of Mausinram area as well.
Deputy Chief Minister Sngau Bhalangdhar on Wednesday told the Assembly that the government has conducted several studies to identify the key factors contributing to traffic congestion in Shillong City. While replying during the question hour, Dhar, who is in charge of urban affairs, said that these studies include the blueprint of Decongest Shillong designed by the Home Police Department in consultation with IIM Shillong and the Comprehensive Mobility Plan 2024 by Urban Affairs Department. He said that these studies reveal the following gaps in tackling traffic congestion, like limited road width, increasing number of private vehicles, and so on. Further, Dhar informed that the government is committed to balancing development with environmental sustainability.
Traffic congestion is a multi-pronged strategy also involving development of the existing urban spaces. These are yes and if. So the government has conducted through several studies to identify the key factors contributing to traffic congestion in Shillong City. These studies include the blueprint to decongest Shillong, designed by the Home Police Department in consultation with IIM Shillong, and the Comprehensive Mobility Plan 2024 by the Urban Affairs Department. And these studies reveal the following gaps in tackling traffic congestions.
Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh emphasized in the Assembly that tourism is a major economic driver for Meghalaya, with about 50,000 people dependent on it. He outlined the government's commitment to enhancing tourism as a means to boost employment and economic activity. This discussion followed a call from Nongpor UDP MLA Meral Bond's aim for increased efforts to advance the tourism sector. Sora NPP MLA Gavin Meghalaya highlighted in the Assembly the frequent power outages and transformer breakdowns affecting rural areas and businesses. He urged the government to address these issues, noting prolonged wait times for transformer replacement in his constituency. Power Minister Abu Tahir Mondal responded, assuring that the government is working to improve electricity provision, especially in rural regions.
Frequent disruption of power supply, especially in rural areas. Frequent breakdown of transformers are some of the major problems faced by our rural populace, which has also affected the various business establishments. And I think so this is something which the government needs to properly examine. In the last several months in my constituency alone, several transformers broke down in several villages, where the people had to wait for weeks, sometimes even months, to get for replacement.
The Voice of the People's Party has criticized the National People's Party for its majority in the 60-member Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, calling it a proxy majority. VPP President Adan Miller Basaimat contended that the NPP's position lacks legitimacy, as it was not achieved through direct electoral results but rather through the defection of MLAs. The VPP has vowed to prevent any further defections and will pursue legal action if necessary.
Proud of, because this is not an election where people elected a party with a single largest. They got that number through proxy, and maybe those MLAs, they cannot withstand the pressure that the government is giving towards the members belonging to the opposition. So had they won on their own during the election, had they won by the verdict of the people, yes, I would have appreciated, I would have congratulated, but they've got this number through proxy. So there's nothing to share about.
Residents of Maued, along with local leaders and social organizations, have shown strong support for the environmental public hearing on scientific coal mining at Pindeng Shah Lang Coal Block. The hearing, organized by the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, was attended by various officials and addressed concerns regarding the resumption of mining activities that have been banned over a decade. The community highlighted the economic hardships faced due to the mining ban and expressed hope for a positive resolution.
Beliau snow baru gaji syakang saya usia saya kat mau bagun tak terte. Jadi perkat semperkat kamut ba lakam kingkor ya kita kamariang ong meru beri. Kai ke mana kalian cuma soben pau hari kapor kalau ba haba im kamariang wi ubri idai batin. Amla batin ta kamariang wi ubri unya. Hari ke jipentrai kumba wisokmen menta. Ba kasi pentrai odoyong kalau katung kata kastat sayang ani kata ka bagila banyada ka balance sebengiong baha banyada banyak kamariang banyak ni ubre na kalian tulikum ka FPCP mau ai circle da ko ai kasur nilalai ba hagani ka meeting ka pamenta ni ai ya kasi kasyan kumukura ya iba shining banyo ban pentrai no ban no yo so kondak jong ka jinjuk ka jinjar ka jingkerduk kajing ban hakai kian som haki gisan jong ka dong ka thai jogi.
Angelia Marwen, a 24-year-old model from Shillong, has been named the state winner of Femina Miss India and will present Meghalaya in the national pageant. In a press meeting at the Shillong Press Club, Marwen discussed her journey, her academic pursuits in political science, and her aspiration to showcase Meghalaya's rich culture. She urged state residents to support her on social media to secure a spot in the top 12 and achieve the multimedia subtitle.
I have done my schooling from St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, my bachelor's from St. Edmund's College, and my master's degree from St. Anthony's College. As a person, I'm a very adventurous person. My hobbies include trekking, swimming, doing any adventurous thing, be it cliff jumping or river rafting, something like that. And I have also a keen interest in dancing and music. I've also been really active in sports. I used to play basketball and I was a track athlete in school. Since the day I decided to participate in Femina Miss India, my biggest supporter has always been my entire family and all my friends. The contest will be held on the end of October, last week October. We don't really know the dates yet. They've not specified, but soon I'll be sharing that with you all.
The Farmers Broomstick Association Maukinro heaved a sigh of relief as the price of the broomstick has increased from 40 to 50 rupees per kg, with hopes to rising to 100 rupees per kg in the future. In a press conference, the association's president, Biskonon Spung, praised the MLA for addressing their complaints about low broomstick prices, which had been affecting farmers' livelihood. The farmers were struggling with the low price of the broomstick. Auto rickshaws drivers from Nongpo and surrounding areas held a meeting today to demand greater transparency and new leadership within the Nongpo Region Auto Owners and Drivers Association, or NDRAODA. After giving the NDRAODA Central 15 days to address their grievances, the drivers criticized a delayed and inadequate response. They have now set a 5-day deadline for the NDRAODA Central leader to convene a public meeting, provide financial details, and renew office bearers to better represent their interests. In observance of Breastfeeding Week, the National Health Mission organized a Healthy Baby Show at the Loom Kirwiang Urban Primary Health and Wellness Center. The event, which featured 47 babies in 2 age categories, aimed to promote optimal infant growth and highlight the importance of breastfeeding and proper nutrition. The Directorate of Housing, Government of Meghalaya, held a ceremony to honour employees of the Meghalaya State Housing Board opting for the Voluntary Retirement Scheme 2024. Chairman Damanbiat Lamare announced the dissolution of the Housing Board and presented cheques to the long-serving employees. The event also acknowledged the service of employees who have retired or passed away. The Southwest Khasi Hills Badminton Association organized a sending-off ceremony for athletes competing in the 39th State Badminton Championship 2024. The event, held at Nehru's Indo Sports Hall, saw 27 players from various age groups receive encouragement and support from officials and well-wishers as they prepared for the championship. The weather report. The maximum temperature was recorded at 25.4 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 16.6 degrees Celsius. Rainfall was recorded at 1.9 millimeter. Relative humidity in the morning was 75%, while in the evening, forecast moderate rainfall and thunder showers very likely to occur at many places. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, have a good night.
সভাপতিয়ে উত্থাপন কৰা এক প্ৰশ্নৰ উত্তৰ দি বিভাগীয় মন্ত্ৰী অতুল বৰাই 6 নম্বৰ দফাৰ ৰূপায়ণৰ দিশত ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰে গ্ৰহণ কৰা পদক্ষেপসমূহৰ বিষয়ে উল্লেখ কৰে। আনহাতে